Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello and welcome to a very special edition of Go Island. It's actually the Sucheta Singh show. It's not a sing-along, no, it's an opportunity for all of us to pause and celebrate our beloved Sucheta Singh because she is leaving us. Yeah. She has big dreams to pursue some new adventures. You're back at school, taking your Master's in Communications and Media at Royal Roads University. Yay, Sucheta. Also moving back to Vancouver to be close to friends, family, and the very handsome and charming Gary. That's her boyfriend. So we've gathered together. We have a really awesome show. I'm so stoked about the show because not only are we highlighting some of the really great moments of your career here at Shaw TV, but of all our experiences working with such a brilliant, talented person, I'd like to introduce everyone today. I know they're all familiar faces, but James Green.
Hello.
Just back from Cabo. How was Mexico?
Oh. No, better not.
It was great. And Sucheta Singh, of course, the star of the show, and Dan Khan, who is actually the editor and one of the producers of the Sucheta Singh show.
Yeah.
So for you, Dan, putting the show together, trying to find some great clips of Sucheta, have you had some time to reflect?
Well, I have. We used to do a show called The Breakdown here, which Sucheta was a guest on and a host at times, and she was great. And so I took some of my favorite Sucheta moments from that show and put them together in a quick montage of joy and a tribute to you.
Did you make fun of me?
A little bit.
Oh.
Sucheta Singh.
Hello. Yeah, but
Really? You're getting it. You just gotta really relax. You gotta relax.
oh,
And I'm like,
it's just country music. I don't buy pants that are too small for me. It's uncomfortable. How long it takes to bring that thing down, and then you gotta wait.
Great sandals. I don't know if you want to zoom in on Sucheta's sandals here,
Really?
but they're...
panel.
Baby cries. I just gotta say, what is wrong with the people of Toronto? I'm sorry, really? But can you dance
I don't like those
to
ones.
it? Because I think confidence is sexy, but then I like a guy who's really scruffy sometimes. You know, hair, and it's like talking to you. And instead of focusing on what the person's saying, you're like, I could really cut you right now. I could really chop that thing. Unless you're going through that process, don't make comments on it. You don't know what it feels like. Have you watched the 40-year-old virgin? Yeah. How often do you take the ferries? So I can't stand it. I can't stand the ferries. I would be happy never to get on a boat again. If you're sitting there waiting for it to come down, because gosh, I take it enough that I know their entire routine, they're like, oh, yeah, the ferry's docked. I think you should, go get lined up. I'm sorry, really? So I can wait a bit more? Don't you love it when everybody's sitting around the table and everybody's just like...
That's my favorite.
And you're like, that's a great couple. That couple's gonna last for a while. But are you excited, Kim? Don't tell me you're cash strapped. Don't tell me you're gonna give me a 4% hike every year or whatever, and then give out $300 fitness and whatever. I thought corporations are supposed to pull back when they're in tight spots. Yeah. The loo, the toilet, the throne. Do you pick up a magazine, an iPad, your phone? Okay, seriously, you're gonna pick up a magazine, do your business, do your business, do your business, and then put the magazine away, and then somebody else is gonna pick it up. If you're in debt over credit card and loans, like certain loans, I'm not okay with that. I'm sorry. Do your business. And if you're complaining about it, then vote. Do you look at other countries that have decriminalized it? It's legal. Has it made a big difference if everybody becomes a pot smoker? No. I think it's that thing about you make it illegal and it makes it more attractive to people. Sorry, ladies, if your pants are too small, they're too small, don't buy them. Cops are standing around. Nobody says anything.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about that? Do your business. I don't know, I have a fascination with Angelina Jolie. I'm straight, mind you, but I just have a huge crush on her. Oh my God. The 80s, it was the bad fashion, the bad hair. The 70s was all, 60s women got, nobody wants their ass slapped in an office. So I don't know. I just think, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. People will be calmer. Just saying.
Very good. Nice job, Dan.
I like to have a bit of fun. You can't be serious all the time. And apparently I'm super bitter.
And you just have great opinions, and that makes a great host on a show like The Breakdown. I always loved having you on The Breakdown because your wit and your energy and just the way you could just quickly come up with something. Yeah. But James Green, you two hosted a. I remember the first time I saw you two host a live show together. It was hilarious.
It was the last time too, wasn't
Yeah, I think it was.
It was the Together's Amazing Food Drive.
That was a while back.
And you guys were fun. So, but you had a lot of fun doing the breakdown and things like that with Sucheta.
Yeah, live TV is a completely different style of television, and I will say that Sucheta's got it down to a science. We don't get a lot of chance to do that type of television here on Go Island, but we do some live to tape stuff, sort of like what we're doing right now.
Well, and as we put the Sucheta Sing show together today, we had a chance to talk to many colleagues that have loved and adored working with you over the years, and so we're going to take a look at a few of the people that you have influenced and met over the years, and they have some nice things to say about you.
Sucheta, Sugar Mama, I'm eating Timbits today in honor of you on your last day. It was so great to get to know you and to learn from you and to work with you and to laugh with you as you sat across from me at our desks. It was really great to know you, and I know that your adventures coming up are going to be awesome, spectacular. You're going to have so many great stories to share, and I'm just really looking forward to seeing you in the future, and we'll see you on the mainland. And I'm going to eat a chocolate Timbit because I know those ones are your favorite.
Sucheta, the time has come and you're leaving us, and we're sad, but we're happy for you, of course, that you're moving along in your life and career. And I just want to say, when I first met you, I remember thinking, gosh, you are so shy. But wow, was I wrong. In comes television, and you were hanging from a rope, you were in a kayak, you were never afraid to do anything for the camera. I remember you had a yoga class and having henna painted all over you, so thanks for living up to the adventures and delivering some wonderful stories for our viewers. And the other thing I want to say is, when you first joined us, and I think you'd only done 2 stories, you were saying, I really wish my grandfather could see me, and I said, well, why can't he? And you explained he lived in Vancouver. So I was really happy. It was one of the last days before Christmas break, and I was able to get you a copy, and you took it home. And I'm sure it was very much treasured because your grandfather's passed on now, but it was wonderful to give you that gift for your family. All the very best. Take care.
So Sucheta, when you look at the last 5 years, do you have anything that really stands out for you? Any memories of this place that you are going to look back at fondly?
I think it's a great place to grow and learn, and you know, we have some great mentors here, and you know, I learn from everybody, including you guys, and I think that's what I'm going to take away. Yeah, mostly for you. I tell you, when you become Oprah, I'm your producer. Yeah. And you know, you kind of take that and you go with it, and we get to do stuff that people wouldn't be able to do otherwise. You know, I got to kiss a llama. I got to bungee jump off of whatever. I got to, you know, meet people that I wouldn't have otherwise. And so I think those experiences kind of help you build and whatnot. But
we've got that llama here today. Bring him on, everybody.
He licked you good.
You wanted to kiss goodbye.
I know. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. But it was fun, and I'm going to take those experiences and the skills I've learned and move forward wherever I go.
Now, one of the things that Sucheta hasn't conquered, sadly, is her fear of spiders. But you did try. You did try. And we have a story to give you a little sample of how this investigative reporter really works her web in order to create fantastic stories for the viewers.
It's a story with a lot of legs to it.
Oh, God.
They've made movies about them. The dangerous, venomous, hairy, ugly spiders that'll attack and kill you. It'll rear its head and pull out the huge fangs and dig in. But that's Hollywood for you.
Okay, so people who know me know that I'm afraid of spiders, so you're probably thinking, how the heck is she holding this one? Well, we're going to introduce you to some tarantulas.
Okay, it was just the exoskeleton, but come on, do you really think I'd handle a real one? We're hanging out with Chris Lamoth and checking out his extensive, and I mean extensive, collection of tarantulas. He's got about 300 of these creepy crawlies.
It's my Charlotte. She's my grandma Rosea. She is about, I'm gonna guess about 17, 18 years old because I bought her when she was sort of half grown. So I think say maybe 2.5 years or so old when I bought her.
He's been around tarantulas since he was around 10 years old. And unlike some of us, he's never had arachnophobia, also known as a fear of spiders.
I'm assuming like my mother, from being so arachnophobic, and going, get the spider out here, the spider out here. You kind of catch them and go, why are you so afraid? And then the interest, and you're watching them, and then you feed them, and then you're like, oh, this is really interesting.
Chris breeds these tarantulas, and it takes a lot of time and effort. These 8-legged friends can cost up to $250. Are you over your fear yet? Or has this all just creeped you out? Personally, I just like looking at them from the other side of the glass.
I shivered a few times.
What's that on your neck?
Don't do that. That's not nice.
One of the great things about this team is we have a lot of fun together. But over the last year and a half, Sucheta and Dan have sat next to each other, and I wish we had a permanent webcam at the Con Singh desk. But Dan, you actually interviewed a variety of people to try and get little moments, reflections on all of us, a love in on the Sucheta Singh. And should we look at another little bit?
Yeah, there were a lot of people who wanted to say some very nice things about you, and let's
How
have
much
a look.
did you pay them?
Oh, that's Dan's line.
I'm trying to be nice. It's her last day.
I can't believe you've left us. This is crazy. I wish you all the best at school. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. I know you're going to rock whatever you get into on the mainland, and I better get an invite to that wedding, girl. And who's going to tell Renee she's got bad hair? Oh, she's got some big shoes to fill. Trying to make me a good cup of coffee for one. And no more bitch, please. Love you, babe. Bye.
Can't breathe with that thing on. Sucheta, what's up? I just moved my desk upstairs next to you. Then you're leaving? Coincidence? I don't think so. It was bad breath, wasn't it? Damn. Anyway, despite all that, I hope you have a wonderful life. I hope your next line of work brings you all the joy that you're looking for, and you get to live where you want to live. That definitely will bring some happiness to you. We're all rooting for you, girl. Enjoy.
I just want to say, you're sitting beside Sucheta. I felt it was my responsibility to impart some of my wisdom on her. She didn't take any of it. You were like the little sister I never had.
Aww.
So I really am going to miss you.
Yeah, I'm going to miss this team. I mean, I'm going to miss sitting beside Dan and just making fun of him, and it was fun.
I'm feeling a bit verklempt, and so we're going to take a very short break, but please stay with us when we come back. More memories of Sucheta's 5 years here at Shy TV, and more great stories right here on Go Island. Welcome back to Go Island. We have a very special show for you today. We are talking and celebrating the very talented, very smart, very funny Sucheta Singh. Why? Because today is her very last day with us. She's moving back to Vancouver to pursue her education and her career. Sucheta, it really has been such a journey. These last 5 years, I'll never forget meeting you for the first time. I knew I cracked a really bad joke, and Sucheta actually laughed at it. And I knew immediately that she was a kindred spirit, and we've had so much fun working together. You are so bright, so intelligent. You're my best producer. You've given me some of my best story ideas that I've had in my entire career. And you are just, you're very bright. You're very intelligent, and I always enjoy coming up to you and saying, I've got this story idea. Don't know exactly what I want to do with it, but you'll start thinking and talking and sharing, and by the time 5 minutes is up, I'm totally stoked about the story and have a great sort of angle and focus, so it's been great.
This is so odd having the spotlight on me. I'm just going to put it out
I know,
there.
I hate having the spotlight on me too.
This is very odd for me, but yeah, thanks for the kind words.
You're welcome. Well, not everyone could be here, but everybody wanted to share their thoughts. So Dan went around with the camera, and here are a few more of your fellow colleagues just sharing the love.
Well, Sucheta Singh, I wish you all the best in the future. We will miss you very much. I don't know who I'm going to go to for, looking after my hair and my clothing and all the chats and keeping me updated on, personalities, stars, musicians, all that fun stuff. And most of all, I am going to miss saying that you're a little butts. I love you very much, and we wish you all the best. Bye.
Sucheta Singh, this is your goodbye show. It's been such a pleasure working with you in the office, and I gotta say, bar classes just will never be the same without you. And hey, thanks for the table and chairs. Good luck in all your endeavors.
Sucheta, you're a brilliant storyteller, but you're also a daredevil.
I am.
In fact, you inspired me to jump off of how many feet was that?
What was that, 90 feet?
90 feet. We jumped off of the bridge, you know, the play zone, the bungee zone in Nanaimo. Oh my word, I can't believe it, but we did.
She inspired me to watch it.
Oh,
I didn't.
You said you're afraid of heights.
I am terrified of heights, but you inspired me.
That was awesome.
Why don't you set up this next story that we're going to show everyone that Sucheta did?
Well, Sucheta does these great serious stories too, but she's also pretty fearless when it comes to doing physical activities, and she went out to the Adrenaline out there in Souk, is it? Mm-hmm. So you need to get your courage up there, but she went, nailed it too.
And who doesn't like an activity that's going to get you excited? It's called ziplining, rushing through the trees on these cables up to 150 feet up in the air.
It is an exhilarating ride. I'm not going to say it's the greatest thrill ride in the world. It is an exhilarating ride. We call it an experience because we take you 2 hours. You're going to take 2 guides with you. They're going to entertain you. They're going to educate you. And at the same time, you're going to zip through the trees. You're going to be out in this beautiful eco forest. And you're going to have an awesome time.
And it's not just cables and zip lines.
This is Cody's Crossing, so it's a 100-foot long suspension bridge.
And once you get to your comfort level, you can start relaxing and learning some fun facts about the zip lines and platforms and what they're named after. And if you got a sweet tooth, they even give you candy to make sure you don't run out of adrenaline.
It's maple candy because that's the only maple tree on the course.
The guides have done this course a few times, so they're comfortable ziplining. But for someone like me, it takes some persuasion to get me to try something new.
What I want you to do is I want you to look at Paul. Straight over the top. Look at Paul. Don't look too high. Look, keep going. Keep going. Look, yes, you can. When we did this, we thought, adventure seeker, outdoor enthusiast. But you know what? We were actually families. That's everybody, like from your 5-year-old to your grandfather. Everybody likes it because it's an activity that needs no skill.
Oh my God! Backwards was awesome.
Nice.
Dude, that was scary.
Was it?
It was fun though. I would do it again.
Okay, but was it more fun to jump off the bridge in the primal swing with me?
How about we put it this way? On that, I wasn't gonna poop my pants. But when I was with you, I literally wanted to just, yeah.
You ever
You needed a
pants
diaper.
from 300 feet up?
Seriously.
But one thing that I would like to say about that segment is, in this craft, when you're a video journalist, telling stories to the community, we get to, live the experience for you.
It's true.
So that's like becoming very immersed in what's happening. I mean, not everybody can go up on zipline, whether they're scared or immobile. So there we bring it to your living room, and Sucheta does that very well, and in a very relaxed sort of style. So it's not all scripted and like sort of pretentious. We're looking down on you and telling you. It's very sort of accessible, and I think she does that very well.
Yes, you do. Show and tell by Sucheta Singh. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, we have to take a very short break, but please go nowhere, because when we come back, we have what I think is your finest moment in television and more great memories and stories about our beloved Sucheta Singh. Welcome back to a special edition of Go Island. We are honoring Sucheta Singh. She is moving to Vancouver to pursue her education and her career. We are going to miss her dearly, but man, it is fun to celebrate you. You're very talented, beautiful. That's one thing I want to say about Sucheta. You are so pretty.
Oh,
you are so beautiful.
stop.
I know. And she's the only one who ever notices when I get new shoes, and that matters a lot to me.
I have a thing for shoes. I can't help.
I know. I'm going to have to FaceTime you just so I can get some attention when I have a new
about this?
pair. I know. Now, James Green, you've transformed.
I'm in rock star mode.
Oh, now, how do you enjoy the sunglasses, Sucheta?
Well, she's been looking at herself in them quite a bit. But
yes,
anyway.
right here, the one who loves the attention.
But no, like the reason I'm in rockstar mode is because every morning I get my TMZ update, not from the web, not from the show the last night before, but Sucheta knows everything that's going on in Hollywood. So that's
But
one
the best
thing
part
I
is
remember about you.
But the best part, James, is she always knows the best gossip. Like she weeds all the other stuff out and tells us the juicy stuff. And then these two kibitz about it.
Yeah.
You guys need your own entertainment show on it. Sucheta Singh got to be a superhero for a day and scale the CIBC building. James Green set this story up.
Sucheta is like dangling off a building, and you know, I was like glued to the edge of my seat. I think you did it twice. You went back for more.
Yeah, I did. I was ready to back out. That was scary.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, over the last couple of years, I've done some stuff that some people in my life have called, well, pretty stupid. Last year, I went swimming with the sharks in Hawaii in the middle of the ocean. A couple of weekends ago, I went bungee jumping. Oh my gosh, that was scary. And today, I'm gonna rappel off of that building.
Yes, I know, it sounds crazy, but I'm not alone. My colleague Dan Kahn is going for it, and about 60 other people. We can't all be crazy, right?
All shapes and sizes. We've got Marty the Marmot from the Salmon Kings. We've got Daisy the Cow from Island Farms. We've got a number of Lions Club members.
And we've got the Hulk, Gene Simmons, some superheroes like Batman and the Incredibles. For some superheroes doing this rappel, well, it's personal.
Our son attends the Easter Seal camp, so we know the benefit of these kids getting to go, and so we wanted to contribute, you know, in a fun way, and this is awesome.
All right, so it's time to get harnessed up and get a refresher course on rappelling. After Dan finishes his training, we're off to the top of the building.
I cannot believe I'm actually gonna. See, now it hits me.
All I'm thinking right now is, it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause.
Okay, I trust you guys.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
After I've made my way down about a quarter of the way, it's time for Dan.
I'm worried about my meter.
Can you see it from here? Is the parking attendant here?
I should have used the parkade.
Well, you better hurry up. And once you get going, it's not that bad. You get used to it. And once you hit the ground, wow, what a sigh of relief. And although it doesn't seem like it, I think I'd do it again.
Yeah.
So I did it. I rappelled off that 13-story building. That's off my bucket list. Next up, skydiving. Let's hope I can do it. In Victoria, I'm Sucheta Singh, your health and wellness and daredevil specialist.
It's very hard for me not to cry. I keep going, don't cry. Think about happy things, because you know I'll do the ugly cry, Sucheta. You know it. I'm seriously feeling verklempt, so I'm going to throw it over to Dan as we end the Sucheta Singh show. Final words?
Yeah, I you know, it doesn't seem real. This is your last day, and I know when I walk in here on Monday and you're not here, I think that's really going to hit me. So I just want to say how much I'm going to miss you and love you and wish you the best.
To try and end the show on a happy note, Sucheta does not like my cargo pants.
I don't.
And cargo pants are highly practical, especially if you have a bunch of camera equipment, just so you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I would like to present with you, and I've ordered it on eBay, some female cargo pants. They're gonna look just a little bit like this, nice and beige. So there you go. Will you wear them on your next adventure?
Yeah, sure, if I go to Africa or something.
And she might end up there.
Who knows where I'm going to end up?
Sucheta, you have a big heart and an incredible spirit. You have just an amazing talent for what, not only for what you do here in television as a writer and a broadcaster, but in everything you approach in life. You've helped me with many fundraisers over the years. You've supported me in many ups and downs in my own personal life, and you're a dear friend and an inspiration. And I'm gonna crying and pass the show. Sucheta Singh, this is your show, and you may end it.
I just, you know, I've loved Victoria, I've loved the island, a lot of memories here, and I love my Shaw TV family here, and I'm gonna miss you guys. Yeah.
Sucheta Singh show. It's a wrap, my friends. It's a wrap.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir. Casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.